I'm Brayden Selgeby, and I am representing the Neosho FFA chapter. I will be giving the Missouri Pet Breeder speech about the benefits of pet breeding. Let's say you walk into a pet store and you are looking for a specific dog for your child's birthday. You walk up, down, and around looking at every dog in the store. Turns out they don't have the dog you're looking for. What do? You decide to go to all the surrounding pet stores and try and find that one dog. And once again, you find yourself walking up and down every aisle looking at every dog. But you still cannot find the dog, and your child is going to be heartbroken. So you call Uncle Eddie, the local dog breeder, and see if he has that breed of dog. Unfortunately, he doesn't have it either, but he knows another pet breeder who specifically raises that breed for less than what the pet stores would have charged. So now, you are relieved because you have your child's birthday present, and your child will be happy when they get the dog they asked for. It is known by almost everyone that dogs are man's best friend. This goes all the way back 32,000 years ago, that being wolves and foxes. It is proven that having a dog increases your mood drastically. This can be proven by therapy dogs. Therapy dogs are the dogs that go into hospitals, give patients that usually have a fatal disease such as cancer or maybe even COVID-19 a treat instead of just doing normal treatments. It gives them a sense of hope and just reminds them that they are still people and that their hospital stay is only temporary and not permanent. Dogs will do anything to stay with you. For example, while visiting relatives 2,800 miles away from their hometown, which was a small town in Oregon, Bobby the Wonder Dog got into a violent fight with 2 other neighborhood dogs and ran away. After an exhausting 2-day search for him, his heartbroken owners had made the tough choice and decided to return home without him. Eventually, after 6 grueling months, Bobby found his way back home after being left all the way in Indiana. Yes, he was so eager to stay with his family that he made his way across 7 states in a span of about 6 months to get back home. He had to cross multiple rivers and swim all the way across the Continental Divide to get back home. Once the story became famous on the news, people started writing letters to Bobby's owners and said how they had seen Bobby, and some even took care of him and fed him. That is absolutely crazy to think about and a very heartwarming story, to say the least. Please follow along with me for the next couple of minutes as I discuss the benefits of the pet industry and how they are beneficial to the communities that they serve. The first benefit, according to breedingbusiness.com 2020, you get the desired dog that you want, and all you have to do is go to that breeder and pay for the dog, and it's yours. You also get additional information about your dog that pet stores might not tell you, which I will talk about again later in my speech. And if by chance that breeder doesn't have it, they can either breed it for you, which might not be worth it if you're in a hurry to get that dog because it needs to be conceived and then born. And if that does happen, they can send you to some other breeder who specializes in that breed or just happens to have the dog because maybe it was a stray and needed a home. My next point, which is the second benefit of pet breeding, you get to buy locally, which boosts our economy because it keeps the money circulating in our local community. By purchasing from local breeders, this funds new companies like grooming services or dog food companies, which means more jobs because new businesses are going to need new employees. It also potentially saves the air in some situations because you don't have to have your dog delivered to you from hundreds of miles away to get the dog you want. Or you don't have to drive hundreds of miles, which is even more of a hassle. It also helps out that breeder and helps them maintain more money and breed more dogs, which could come in handy for other people if they get put in the same situation as you and can't find the dog they want in any pet stores or shelters. So they have to go to someone like Uncle Eddie and find out if he has that dog or not. And if not, he will breed it for you or send you to someone who does have it. The third benefit of pet breeding, according to protecttheharvest.com, that breeder might give you information that animal shelters and pet stores wouldn't, such as how much exercise they need. For example, if you're getting a German Shepherd, that breeder will tell you that your dog needs about 2 hours of exercise daily. It will also tell you the best diet for them. Let's say you're buying a purebred Husky. The breeder will tell you that their diet needs to consist of a lot of proteins, fats, carbohydrates, and vitamins and minerals, which is essential for keeping them healthy. That breeder can also tell you loads of other information as well that you might need to keep your dog healthy. And who doesn't want that? The fourth and final benefit of pet breeding is it's great for money. For the right person and dog, one can pay $5,000 or more for a puppy of a certain breed or crossbreed without any medical conditions, which is how we got our dog Dash. Unfortunately, he did have a medical condition, And let me tell you, it was a rare one, especially for such a small dog like Dash. He was supposed to be sold to a wealthy couple in California for $1,200, and he was being sold for that much because he's a purebred Yorkie. But sadly, Dash had a condition in one eye where he didn't have any tear ducts, which made his eye very dry, which eventually led to him being blind in that eye. So the couple in California rejected him, and Uncle Eddie was very sad about this because that's $1,200 lost, and now he has to find a way to get rid of this dog because it has a rare medical condition and won't be worth a fraction of the cost of a healthy Yorkie puppy. So he told my dad about his situation, and my dad had an idea. Christmas was right around the corner, and my dad was planning on surprising us with a new puppy. So when Christmas did come, me and my two sisters were so happy that we got a dog, and my mom recorded our reactions and sent it to Uncle Eddie. He was super grateful to get that video because he said, "Those are the moments why I am in this business. There's nothing better than making people smile at the sight of a dog." So to recap, there are many benefits of the pet industry, even more than I have told you today. Some of those benefits which I have told you today consist of you getting the desired dog that you want, getting to buy it locally, which boosts our economy as a town. You get added information about your dog that is essential for you, and it's a great business for money. I hope you have enjoyed my speech, and next time you're thinking of getting a dog, please consider buying from a local breeder like Uncle Eddie.